All right, it's Wednesday morning. I think it's the 24th of May. I'm going to go down to Charleston and pick up an F-250 from a lady's house. She's supposed to meet me somewhere. She told me when I got close to call and let her know where I'm at. And then I'm going to go to Moncks Corner, pick up a Hyundai Elantra, I think. And then I go back to Fairey Chevrolet. I've been there the last couple of weeks in Orangeburg and pick up a Chevrolet Tahoe. I think that's what I got today. I booked that Tahoe over the weekend. I could never get a hold of the dealership to see if it was there. And this was a shoot me in the foot week. I shot myself in the foot. I should have left probably yesterday, because there's a couple of things available, but I didn't like where they was picking up at, so I didn't grab them. And I done started off this morning replacing that headlight right there. But I got one going to Griffin, Georgia, one going to Birmingham, and one going across the Tennessee line up 65. And after that, I don't know where I'm going. Like I said, it's a shoot myself in the foot week. But we're going to get going, and I'll see you probably in Charleston somewhere. I know there's a bunch of containers around down there where she's at, she said. So I'm going to have to figure out a place to park and pick up this truck. I'll see you there. Alright, the lady I'm picking the F-250 up for, she said there's a Ace Hardwire distribution across the road from her house development. She wants me to meet her there. I think they have a cul-de-sac in there, in the road to get into Ace, and I hope they do. So we're going to find out. We're about half a mile away from there. This is in Charleston, kind of close to where all the ports are. I've only been in this area once. In here somewhere. So it looks like I'll be trying to parking right beside of a fire hydrant almost, so I hope she comes pretty quickly. I might back up right here a little bit. Alright, I just pulled into the Tru Auto lot here. It's in Moncks Corner. The lady wanted help getting her license tags off the truck, and I got distracted and forgot the video after I got this truck loaded. But you pull in this drive right here, AutoZone. There's that truck. There's a shopping center down here below They used to unload down there and load. I think they quit that. I'm gonna go in here and get this Hyundai, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got the Hyundai Elantra on the top. It's a rough one too. This 250 here is covered in dog hair and dog smell, bad. This is rough too. Alright, we're gonna go to Fairey Chevrolet. I've been calling it Fairley, but it don't have an L in it. It's Fairey Chevrolet. So we'll see you there. Alright, it's just a little bit after 11 a.m. I just got here to the Chevrolet dealership in Orangeburg. I'm gonna grab this white Tahoe here, and it goes to Birmingham somewhere. I think it's in Birmingham, but I think it's east before you go into the city there. So let me get this BOL done and loaded, and I'll be right back. Alright, I got the Tahoe loaded. I had to use the board here. I parked right there where that ramp is in the pothole, and it was wanting to kick the ramp off. So now we'll be going to Griffin, Georgia. I'm going to try to deliver at Hyundai today. Hopefully. I'll see how I get the feeling when I get that way. No problems, I hope, going. So the Super Duty goes to Columbia, Tennessee, which is about 2 hours, 10 minutes north of Birmingham. And that was a last minute pull because I couldn't find nothing. And the Tahoe's what I started the week off with. There's a couple around the house that I could have got other than that, but I didn't want to go get them. There's up in Whiteville, and they wasn't really paying that much. So I waited a couple of days, and Elantra there was a last minute thing. So I'm at the Fairey Chevrolet here in Orangeburg again. Alright, we're going to start hitting the road. I did my 30-minute break right here. So we're going to try to get going and see how far we can get. Alright, see you here in a little bit. Alright, I'm in Griffin, Georgia at this big parking lot, strip mall, whatever it is. I just delivered that Elantra. It's about 3/10 of a mile up the road that way, north. They agreed to meet me down here. I walked up there. They asked me if I unload in the middle of the road, but that road's just too busy to unload in the middle of it. Alright, we're gonna start heading toward Birmingham. If I won't make it, I'll have to stop before that and we'll see how far we get. I'll see you there. Okay, yesterday evening I got here about 6 o'clock to Quality Inn in Opelika. So I came southwest a little bit, and where the dealership that I'm going to is southeast of Birmingham. This was only like 15 minutes more to travel time. I was wanting to make it to Leeds, but I was going to be an hour short making it there. So I'm in Opelika, Alabama at a Quality Inn. This ain't the nicest one I've been to, but I've been here a couple times. So we're going to try to go and get the Tahoe delivered quickly at Edwards Chevrolet, and then we'll go up to Hyundai in, what's the name of that town? Columbia, Tennessee. Alright, well, we'll get going, and I'll see you at Edwards Chevrolet. Alright, so I just got the Edwards Chevrolet. They have a huge hill right there. I just pulled up this road here. Right here. I pulled up there and backed in right here. I unloaded the Tahoe. So I'm going to leave it up here. And then the service manager said he'd take the key for me. So I'll leave him the key and we'll get out of here. Alright, I made it to Hyundai of Columbia. I pulled in this entrance right here. I'm going to back up right here. And there's the collision center. And this is a blue building. She's telling me to park beside a blue building when I was calling. So I booked a load on the way up at Manheim Nashville, so I'm gonna go there now and pick it up, and I'll see you at Manheim. All right, I got to Manheim Nashville probably about 35 minutes ago. I done got one on the trailer, and the driver out there, the shuttle driver, he brought me out here to crank this Nissan right here up, and I got a Nissan Murano right here too. It should be running. So I'm taking that one, and I'm taking this Murano. So after I get these two loaded up, I'll be right back. All right, I'm loaded up here at Manheim Nashville, getting ready to head south, not east to the ocean. Well, yeah, I'm gonna head to the ocean. It's in the Gulf though. These will go to Panama City. It's a Nissan dealership. The pay on them is okay. It ain't bad, it ain't great, but it's gonna get me down there to where I can get a gooder load to get back home. So I see you tonight at the hotel. I'm gonna try to get to Clanton, Alabama. We'll see if we make it there. Well, it's about 4 a.m. Central Time, so 5 o'clock on the time zone I work. We're in Clanton, Alabama, staying at the Clanton Inn. That load goes to Panama City. I'm about 3.5 hours away. Yesterday when I left Mount Juliet, I had more than enough time to get here. I think I had like an hour and 10 minutes to drive when I left, and then I hit Birmingham and Alabaster, and I pulled in here. I drove like 10 minutes overtime, so hopefully I don't hear much grief out of that today. Here it is. I don't know if you can see it. Inn of Clanton. They got a Shoney's right next door. I stay here quite a bit when I'm in this area, because there's really nowhere to stay in the area here on this stretch. It's between Montgomery and Birmingham. If you stay here in the morning, if you stay late enough, you can go get a free breakfast at Shoney's. They'll give you a breakfast voucher, but I'll be gone before that. All right, well, I'm gonna get ready to pack up and get out of here, and I'll see you in Panama City. Alright, I just dropped off at this Nissan place in Tallahassee. I think it's John Lewis Nissan. It's probably about 8:30 Friday morning. Or that's Central Time. It'll be 9:30 Eastern Time. So now I'm gonna head to Tallahassee to the airport. This is a nice dealership here. It looks pretty new. We'll see you in Tallahassee. I just picked up at the Budget Avis group here at the Tallahassee airport, and I forgot to take a video because the cars were across the road. The guy gave me a ride across the road, and I picked up a Chrysler Voyager and a Nissan Pathfinder that go back to Hudson Nissan, and now I'm headed over to this used car lot. I've been there before. It's probably about a year and a half ago, and I'm hoping to get a Nissan Titan. I've been calling, but they ain't been answering. So we'll see what we got here in about 15 minutes. Alright, he finally came. About 2 hours later, he finally showed up to give me this Nissan. So now I'm going to start heading up to Charleston. Got something leaking down here, like diesel or something. We'll figure it out when I get parked tonight. Alright, we'll see you later on tonight. Alright, it's about 15 to 7. I got the budget. Let's see if we see it here. What used to be the Jameson Inn, now the Paragon. It's been at Paragon the last few days. It's been a while since I've been on 95 down here this way. Probably about a month and a half, 2 months. I was aggravated today at that one car lot because there's like, you need to go ahead and go on and come back tomorrow, and I wasn't going to do it. I was taking it to Nissan place. They all three go to Nissan. I just realized I got a red, white, and blue load. Alright. Right before Memorial Day. That's great. I'm going to go over there. Cracker Barrel's right over there. I'm going to go over there and eat something. I plan on getting out of here early. And I don't know what's leaking on this fuel tank right here. I'm hoping it's at the top and don't have a hole in it, but I'll pull that plate off tomorrow and figure it out. It's still leaking. Alright, until tomorrow. Alright, it's about 5 a.m. here. So yesterday I cut the valve off on that transfer tank. I think it may be leaking out of the hose on that transfer tank, diesel out of it. I had half a tank of diesel when I got here, and it's on half a tank right now. So that, and I wasn't getting the mileage I should have got yesterday, so I probably lost a lot from that transfer tank. I was sitting there thinking about it before it even leaked. I wasn't getting no mileage for it. And then I noticed it was leaking at that little dealership. But we'll still pull the plate off. I'll have to pull it off to get to the hose. We'll do it today, or maybe tomorrow. It's cold right now. The wind's blowing. It's been raining. I was going to look underneath the truck to see if it's been leaking, but I can't tell because it's been raining. But we'll get ready to get out of here, and I'll see you in a little while. Alright, it's about 11 o'clock Saturday morning. I just got home. It'll probably be tomorrow before I pull this plate off and look underneath and see where this thing's leaking at. I believe it's from that transfer tank hose somewhere. It's hard to tell though. I believe so. If you look at the rear end there, it's wet, but it's kind of dry because it's raining. If you look here, and it's wet. So I bet it's leaking around that. Alright, we're going to call it a week. And I'll pull it off tomorrow and fix it. I got a load booked for Tuesday already because Memorial Day was coming up, and I wanted to get an early start because next week or the week after I go on a vacation trip, so I wanted to make as much as I could for next week. Alright, we'll see you Tuesday. Alright, today's Monday morning. It's oil change time. I'm going to go back with this oil filter I used the last time, which is the FL2124S. I liked it because sometimes when it's time for an oil change, you'll start hearing the motor get a little bit louder. Not much, but you can tell it if you sit in this truck as much as I do. And it wasn't nowhere near as loud this time with using this oil filter here. Maybe it's in my head, but I don't think it was as loud. Oh, what are you doing there, little buddy? The salesman just drove this black Buick in. I like it. This is still at Edwards Chevrolet. I like this car a lot. Alright, we're gonna go to Columbia. Let's see if Zoe's ready to see me since I've been gone for 4 days. Hey Zoe! Hey! What are you doing? Hey! Hey Zoe!